Hello and welcome to a prospecting video. Today's video is going to be a full guide on the new Christmas event, part 2. And right behind me is a little sneak peek. The factory is open. And apparently there's tons of new ways to earn ornaments if you're struggling to get the pan and the shovel. So I am excited to check everything out with you guys today. Now this was posted by Hi, the owner of the game. And these are the changelogs for today. So we have 3 new Christmas equipment pieces. We have present delivery, new method of obtaining ornaments. We have a whole new modifier. And then we have hotbar order now probably saves when leaving. Oh, thank God. I've had really big problems where I leave the game and rejoin and my hotbar is in a complete mess. So I have to reorganize it every single time. So if they fix that, that is absolutely amazing. Then we have a new swamp event, which is a new event to get more luck inside of the swamp and fungal marsh. And then last but not least, small tutorial / guides when obtaining a rune for the first time. Yeah, I'll add more runes soon. Because they've not actually added any more runes since the runes came out. So to see more being added in the future is absolutely amazing. Well, to see it planned to be added in the future. But let's check out this Christmas update. So we're going to start off by talking about the new exotic in the game. So if we head into our collection and head to the North Pole and take a little scroll down, we can see there is a new exotic. Now this exotic is called the North Star. And it's valued at 42.5 million per kg. But you will see that my highest weight for this item is a 16 kg, and that is because there was just an admin abuse event, and I have managed to get a ton of the new exotics. Now let me show you how many I got. North Star. Look at this. I managed to get 36 North Stars in 60 minutes. Now that video, if you want to see how I got those, will be dropping on either Monday or Tuesday. So to get this new exotic, it does seem quite easy for end game players. Now it could be quite difficult for like mid game to low end game. Let me know in the comments down below how many North Stars you have had by the time you're watching this video. Now, let's check out this new update. So I have shown the new exotic. If you do want to see what it looks like, we can quickly bring one out. Let's go to our highest weighted one. And it looks a bit like this. Oh, that is a beautiful exotic right there if I've ever seen one. It looks like a star that you put on top of your Christmas tree. Oh, I don't really want to admit this, but I've not actually put up my Christmas tree yet, and it's December the 13th. What am I doing? Most people put up their Christmas tree at like December 1st. But I have still not yet put mine up. Oh no. But this star looks actually really cool. Like, look at it. It's a nice looking exotic. So I'm happy about that. I don't know why it's so easy to get though. Like, it's not to be like 1 in 50 to 60 million. It's not to be like the same as the dinosaur skull. Because I was averaging North Stars like every, I want to say 1 to 2 minutes. But now we're going to check out the rest of the update. There is 3 new equipment pieces. So we're going to head into this Santa's workshop and have a look on what's going on in here. So we have a worker elf. We have another worker elf. We have a worker elf that's asleep. And another worker elf. Oh, and we have Santa over there. So it looks like we're going to help Santa fill the sleigh with presents. And then we're going to see him take off on Christmas Eve. And the present deliveries looks a bit like the cauldron from the Halloween event. So we have present delivery. Deliver ores for rewards. Progress 0 out of 10. Quality 0%. So what items can we use to put in this sleigh, I wonder? Let's try and put an irradiated mithril. Oh. Hopefully I didn't need that because that's now gone. Can I just put any items? Is that how it works? Let's try iridescent ephrite. Ooh. So what can I actually put in here then? Glue cap? Can I just put anything in here? Let's just stock it up with a bunch of random stuff. So it takes an hour to get your rewards, and the quality percentage goes up for each different rarity. So if you're putting in epics, you'll probably get a lower percentage than if you put like legendary, mythics, exotics. And the better percentage quality is the better rewards you will get. Now, if you've never seen the cauldron from the Halloween update, it looked a lot like this, but it used to take 30 minutes. And you'll just get a bunch of rewards in an hour's time. It looks like there's no skip button like there was with the cauldron though. You could skip the cauldron for Robux, but it looks like you can't do this with the present deliveries. Not yet, at least. So I'll have to come back in an hour to check what my rewards are. But most of the time it'll just give you like XP cookies, totems, spirit orbs, and just a bunch of random stuff that you get in the game. Items such as infernal idols, meteor fragments, maybe, XP cookies, ornaments. Oh, I need to move my ornaments down there actually. And then stuff like luminate totems, luck totems, strength totems, spirit orbs, snow globes. So just a bunch of useful items. So it looks like you can put any item inside of this present delivery sleigh. But the better rarity items give you better percentage, so that means better rewards. Now we do have an interesting forge table over here. We have the Christmas Forge, limited time equipment. Ooh. So we buy these items with ornaments, but we also need materials. So we have the 5 gold rings, which gives you 20 luck, capacity 40, shake speed 20%, and a cell booster 20%. And that takes 10 candy cane, 2 peppermint prism, and 20 gold. That is a lot of gold, but that only costs 500 ornaments because it is only a legendary. Now let's have a look at the Santa hat. So you get 140 luck, capacity of 200, shake strength of 8, and a walk speed of 2. And that takes 1 frost shard, 8 candy cane, and 4 peppermint prisms. Frost shard is an exotic, candy cane is, I think, an epic, I could be wrong, and peppermint prism is a legendary. So that's not crazy expensive to make, because a frost shard... Wait, no, a frost shard is a mythic. I did say it was an exotic, but it's actually a mythic, so that's actually very cheap to make. The only thing that's going to put you down on that is the 1,000 ornaments. That is a lot of ornaments. But with the Santa sleigh coming into the game, I can imagine ornaments being a lot easier to obtain. And then we have the exotic equipment piece, the one we've all been waiting for. The 2,000 ornaments cost Santa's bag. Let's have a look. So we get a look of 600, capacity 500, inventory size of 500, a size boost of 80%, and a status timer speed minus 50. What does that mean? A sack filled with magical presents, status effects decreased 50% slower when equipped. What is a status timer speed? And that requires the North Star, which is the new exotic, a Frost Shard, which is a mythic, 2 of them, and 6 peppermint prisms, which are legendaries. So these are actually quite cheap to make. Now, if you do want to see me craft this item, I will be crafting this Santa's bag tomorrow, so make sure you look out for that video. But these are the new equipment pieces. Let's just quickly compare it to like an exotic pendant that I'm using now. I'm using the Diamond Venom Shank, which is giving me 1,688 luck. I do have diamond on it though, which is a mutation. A dig strength of minus 68, a dig speed of minus 53%, an inventory size of 419, a cell boost of 70, and a size boost of 70. So this is a better size boost item. We get a luck of 1,200, so you get half of the luck, but you don't get the minus effects, and you get more size boost, and whatever that status thing is. So I'm not sure if the new exotic equipment is good or not. It all depends on what that status thing means. It really does. Like, maybe that really does help you, or maybe it really doesn't help you, I don't know. So now let's take a look at the logs again. So we've seen the new Christmas equipment. We've seen the new present deliveries, which is basically the cauldron from Halloween, if you remember the cauldron. But if you didn't see the cauldron, that's fine. I have explained the sleigh, I think, pretty well in this video. And now, let's go and have a look for the new modifier. But maybe you have to wait for like a special event to occur. Like maybe you have to wait for the candy cane event. Maybe it's like a candy cane modifier. But I remember in the Halloween event, you had to wait for the witch's brew to get certain modifiers. So maybe we have to wait for the candy cane event to get the candy cane modifier. So this is how you get the new modifier. This is what the modifier is. This is what the modifier does. And what it does in the museum is well. So now I do want to check what the new exotic does in the museum. And that is exactly what we're going to do now. So we need to head to the teleporter, the waypoint, and go to the museum. Because a lot of people might be wondering what the new exotic does in the museum. So let's go and find out. So we'll take out this 70 kg of Vine Heart. So let's get a North Star out. We've got a 16 kg purified North Star. And let's see what it does. Whoa! So the North Star gives you 0.13 times luck, 0.13 times capacity, 0.13 times dig speed, and 0.13 times shake speed. And that's for a 16 kg. So it basically gives you luck, capacity, dig speed, and shake speed. If you want to see the maximum stats, I can put that on the screen now. So these are the maximum stats that you can get from the North Star inside of the museum. That looks pretty good. So now let's quickly take a look at the changelogs again. So we have seen the new Christmas equipment, we have seen the new present deliveries, and we have seen the new modifier. And then with the swamp event gives you 1.5 times luck inside of the fungal marsh and the... Oh, what do you actually call the area? The Rotwood Swamp, I can see over there. So it gives you 1.5 times luck inside of that cave over there. But I think that is it. I think we have covered everything new in the part 2 Christmas event. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow to craft and forge the Santa's bag equipment piece. I'll see you then. Goodbye.